Hello, dear students. I am Mrs. R. Anand and welcome to the English class of Standard 10th. Today we will study Unit 2.2 The Boy Who Broke the Bank, Part 1 by Ruskin Bond. About the author. Ruskin Bond is a famous Indian writer in English who was born on 19th May 1934. Ruskin's father was with the Royal Air Force. At the age of 10, Ruskin started living with his grandmother in Dehradun after his father's death in 1944. He spent 4 years in London, where he started writing his first novel, The Room on the Roof. Ruskin Bond is now recognized as a leading writer in English, particularly known for his short stories The Blue Umbrella, The Angry River, Rusty, Dust on the Mountain, The Cherry, etc. He was awarded the Sahitya Akademi Award in 1992 for Our Trees Still Grow in Dehra, his novel in English. He was awarded the Padma Shri in 1999 and the Padma Bhushan in 2014. Let's have some chit chat. The saying goes, a lie can run round the world before trust has got its boots on. The above quotation expresses how fast rumors spread. Rumors जिसका मतलब होता है अफवाहें. Let's talk about some recent rumor when people believed at first and suffered for it later. There was a rumor that the sea water in one of the beaches in Mumbai had turned sweet and was a miracle of God. If I ask you how one can decide whether some news is a fact or fake, you'll probably answer me, we can decide whether some news is a fact or fake by checking on multiple news sources from television to print. We can also ask our elders and take their views. Who do you think are responsible for spreading false news? You'll probably answer me, people who forward messages without thinking, people who want to create commotion, and also people with vested interests are responsible for spreading false news. If I ask you, do you believe in all the news that you come across? I'm sure you'll say, no, I do not believe. Give an example of a rumor which seemed to be a fact in the beginning, later it was proved false. The rumor that the sea water on one of the beaches in Mumbai had turned sweet seemed true because many people initially said they had tasted the water themselves, and thousands of people turned out at the beach. Read the following statements. Describe whether it is a fact or rumor. Justify your decision. The first statement is, cows give birth to a calf. Yes, it is a fact since young ones of cows are known as calves. Second, in 2025, the sun will swallow the earth. It is rumor. There is no evidence of this even from NASA. Third, you receive a message that you have won rupees 5 crores in a lottery. It is absolutely a rumor. People cheat you this way and take your bank account details. Fourth, bees beat their wings 270 times in a second. It is a fact. Bees can flap their wings very fast at up to 270 times a second. Fifth, many ships and aeroplanes have disappeared in Bermuda Triangle. It is a rumor because no evidence has been found yet. Sixth, driverless cars are no more a dream. It is a fact. Many technology companies are already testing driverless cars in developed countries. Seventh, Sophia is world's first robot citizen. It is absolutely true. It is a fact. Sophia became with world's first robot citizen in 2017. Eighth, ghosts dwell in banyan tree. Rumor. No evidence of this has been found. It is not a fact. It is absolutely a rumor. Ninth, do not step out on a new moon day. Again, it is a rumor. अफवाहें हैं. No evidence of any problems occurring has been found. 10th, aliens will conquer the earth. Rumor. अफवाह है. No evidence of aliens have been found yet. So let's start the story of the boy who broke the bank. Nathu grumbled to himself as he swept the steps of the People Nagar Bank owned by Seth Govindram. He used the small broom hurriedly and carelessly, and the dust, after rising in a cloud above his head, settled down again on the steps. This is the story of a boy called Nathu. ये एक लड़के की कहानी है जिसका नाम नत्थु है, जो कि पीपल नगर बैंक में झाड़ू मारने का काम करता है. एंड ही इज़ ग्रम्बलिंग. वो बड़बड़ा रहा है अपने आप में जब वो सफाई कर रहा है, जब झाड़ू लगा रहा है सीढ़ियों पर, बैंक की सीढ़ियों पर. और किस प्रकार से झाड़ू लगा रहा है, क्या यूज़ कर रहा है? ही इज़ यूजिंग अ स्मॉल ब्रूम. ब्रूम मीन्स झाड़ू. हरिडली एंड केयरलेसली. जल्दी जल्दी और बड़े ही लापरवाही के साथ. धूल को उड़ाते हुए. धूल का जो बादल है वो कहाँ तक उड़ रहा है? उसके सिर के ऊपर तक. एंड देन इट इज़ सेटलिंग डाउन अगेन ऑन द स्टेप्स. जिस सीढ़ियों को उसने साफ़ किया था, झाड़ा था, उसी के ऊपर वो धूल आकर वापस बैठ रही है. As Nathu was banging his pan against a dustbin, Sitaram, the washerman's son, passed by. When Nathu was cleaning the steps of the bank, what happened? He was showing his anger, he was showing his annoyance by banging his pan. उसके हाथ में जो pan था डस्टबिन का, डस्ट का, उसमें वो जब कचरा बटोर रहा था, उसको वो डस्टबिन में ठोक ठोक के खाली कर रहा था. एंड at that time, who passed by? कौन वहाँ से गुजरा? सीताराम. And who was Sitaram? He was washerman's son. Washerman means धोबी. Sitaram was on his delivery round. He had a bundle of freshly pressed clothes balanced on his head. Don't raise such dust, he called out to Nathu. Are you annoyed because they are still refusing to pay you an extra 2 rupees a month? सीताराम अपने जो कपड़े धोल के उसके तैयार थे वो देने निकला था. He was on his delivery round. और उसके पास क्या थे? एक बंडल था, एक पूरा गठरी थी जिसमें साफ धुले प्रेस्ड कपड़े बंधे हुए थे जो अपने सिर पर लिए हुए वो था. And what did he say? He said, Don't raise such. इतनी धूल मत उड़ाओ. And he's asking Nathu, Are you annoyed? क्या तुम अब भी गुस्सा हो? तुम नाराज़ हो? क्योंकि क्यों पूछ रहा है क्यों गुस्सा हो, क्यों नाराज़ हो? Because they are still refusing to pay you an extra 2 rupees a month. क्योंकि बैंक वालों ने तुम्हें एक्स्ट्रा 2 रुपये देने से, महीने के 2 रुपये बढ़ाने से मना किया, इसलिए नाराज़ हो. I don't wish to talk about it, complained the sweeper boy. I haven't even received my regular pay. And this is the 20th of the month. Who would think a bank would hold up a poor man's salary? As soon as I get my money, I am off. Not another week I work in this place. And Nathu banged the pan against the dustbin several times, just to emphasize his point and giving himself confidence. What was the reply of Nathu? He said, I don't wish to talk about it. मुझे इस बारे में कोई बात नहीं करनी. He's complaining, right? And वो कह रहा है, 2 रुपए की तो बात छोड़ो, बैंक ने मुझे मेरी रेगुलर सैलरी भी नहीं दी है. एंड टुडे इज़ विच डे? टुडे इज़ 20th of the month. 20 तारीख हो गई आज की, बट बैंक ने मुझे रेगुलर सैलरी भी नहीं दी है. कौन एक गरीब आदमी की सैलरी ऐसे रोक के रखे? कौन सा बैंक ऐसा करेगा, बताइए? एंड ही इज़ सेइंग दैट जैसे ही मुझे सैलरी मिलती है मैं काम छोड़कर चला, एक और हफ्ता मैं यहाँ पे नहीं काम करूँगा. एंड ही इज़ सो डिटरमिन्ड, ही इज़ सो कॉन्फिडेंट अबाउट इट. और कैसे बता रहा है? उस पैन को डस्टबिन में ठोक ठोक के बता रहा है, कि ज़ोर देकर बता रहा है कि मैं यहाँ काम नहीं करूँगा. वेल, I wish you luck, said Sitaram. I'll keep a lookout for any jobs that might suit you. And he plodded barefoot along the road, the big bundle of clothes hiding most of his head and shoulders. सीताराम कह रहा है, ओके ओके, वेल आई विश यू लक. और मैं भी क्या करूँगा? आई विल कीप अ लुकआउट, मैं देखता रहूँगा तुम्हारे लिए कोई ठीक ठाक जॉब मिलता है कि नहीं. एंड ही स्टार्टेड वॉकिंग. प्लॉडेड मीन्स वॉकिंग हेविली, दैट मीन्स वॉकड वेरी हेविली, बड़े ही थके कदमों के साथ चलना. एंड हाउ इज़ ए वॉकिंग? ही वॉज वॉकिंग बेयर फुट, बिना किसी फुटवेयर के, बिना के कोई चप्पल या शूज़ के. ही वॉज वॉकिंग विद अ बिग बंडल ऑफ क्लोथ्स, सिर पर बड़ी सी कपड़ों की गठरी लेकर, जो कपड़ों की गठरी से उसका चेहरा, उसका सिर, उसका शोल्डर्स ढक चुके थे. At the 4th home he visited, Sitaram heard the lady of the house mention that she was in need of a sweeper. वो कपड़े देते हुए घर घर जा रहा था. 4th house में जब वो गया, when he visited the 4th house, वहाँ उसने क्या सुना? He heard the lady of the house. उस घर की जो लेडी थी, उस घर की जो रहने वाली लेडी थी, उसने उसको कहते सुना था कि उसे किसकी तलाश है, वो किसको ढूंढ रही है? एक स्वीपर बॉय को ढूंढ रही है. Tying his bundle together, he said, I know of a sweeper boy who's looking for work. He can start from next month. He's with the bank right now, but they aren't giving him his pay and he wants to leave. अपने जब उसने कपड़े दे दिए उस घर में, कपड़ों की गठरी बांधते हुए, tying his bundle, he said that I know a sweeper boy. मैं जानता हूँ एक लड़के को जो साफ सफाई का काम करता है और उसे भी काम की तलाश है. And he can start working from next month. अगले महीने से वो काम पर आ सकता है. अब फिलहाल में where is he working? He is working with the bank, but the bank aren't giving him his pay. बैंक वाले उसको पगार, उसकी सैलरी नहीं दे रहे हैं और वो छोड़ना चाहता है काम. Aren't means ARENT. Aren't means are not. It is a compressed form of are not. Is that so? Said Mrs. Srivastav. Well, tell him to come and see me tomorrow. उस घर की लेडी का नाम क्या था? मिसेस श्रीवास्तव. हो गया, अच्छा ऐसी बात है. ओके, वेल टेल हिम, उसे बताओ कल आके मुझसे मिलेगा. And Sitaram, glad that he had been of service to both a customer and his friend, hoisted his bag on his shoulder and went his way. Sitaram became very happy. Why was he happy? Because he was helpful for both of them, the customer as well as for his friend. दोनों के काम आया वो. ये सोच के बड़ा ही खुश है. अपनी गठरी को ऊपर उठाए. Hoisted means to pick up on a height. So he hoisted his bag, that is the bundle of clothes, on his shoulder and he went his way. अपने रास्ते चला गया. Mrs. Srivastav had to go some had to do some shopping. She gave instructions to the ayah about looking after the baby and told the cook not to be late with the midday meal. Then she set out for the People Nagar marketplace to make her customary tour of the cloth shops. Mrs. Srivastav. Now, where was she wanted to go? She wanted to go for some shopping. And जाने से पहले she gave some instructions. Instructions means सारी बातें बता के जाना. किसे बता रही है? She is telling the instructions. She is giving the instructions to the ayah. Now, ayah is a person who takes care of the baby. So she gave instructions to the ayah about looking after the baby. किस प्रकार से बच्चे का ध्यान रखना है. And told the cook means जो खाना बनाते हैं, बनाने वाले को बताया कि not to be late, दोपहर के खाने में देरी नहीं होनी चाहिए. And then she set out. वो बाहर निकल गई. कहाँ जाने के लिए? People Nagar market place. क्यों जा रही है? क्योंकि उसका हमेशा की तरह वो वहाँ, इट इज़ अ हैबिट. कस्टमरी टूर मीन्स उसकी ये हैबिट थी. एज यूजुअल शी यूज्ड टू गो टू द टूर ऑफ द क्लोथ शॉप. कपड़ों की दुकान में यूं ही वो चक्कर लगाने जाया करती थी. A large shady tamarind tree grew at one end of the bazaar, and it was here that Mrs. Srivastava found her friend Mrs. Bhushan, sheltering from the heat. Mrs. Bhushan was fanning herself with a large handkerchief. Now in the marketplace there was a large shady tamarind tree. Marketplace में क्या था? एक कोने पे at the end of the बाज़ार के एक कोने में एक बड़ा सा tamarind means इमली का पेड़ था, जो कि बड़ा ही शेडी या घना था. और उसके नीचे कौन मिल गया? मिसेस श्रीवास्तव को उनकी दोस्त, उनकी फ्रेंड, जिसका नाम था मिसेस भूषण. और वो वहाँ पर धूप से या गर्मी से बचने के लिए उस पेड़ के नीचे बैठी थी. एंड शी वॉज फैनिंग हरसेल्फ, अपने आप को हवा कर रही थी. किस चीज़ से? एक बड़े से रुमाल से. विथ अ लार्ज हैंकचीफ. She complained of the summer, which she affirmed was definitely the hottest in the history of People Nagar. She then showed Mrs. Srivastav a sample of the cloth she was going to buy, and for 5 minutes they discussed its shade, texture and design. Now when they're sitting together, what are they talking about? They're talking about summer. और बात नहीं कर रहे हैं, they're complaining. और स्पेशली मिसेस भूषण बता रही हैं कंप्लेन करके कि भयंकर गर्मी है इस बार, और ये पीपल नगर के हिस्ट्री में सबसे भयंकर गर्मी वाला साल है. शी देन शोड मिसेस श्रीवास्तव. फिर क्या दिखाया? एक सैम्पल दिखाया, एक टुकड़ा दिखाया कपड़े का जो वो ख़रीदने जा रही थी. और 5 मिनट तक ये दोनों लेडीज़ बैठकर डिस्कस कर रहे हैं. व्हाट आर दे डिस्कसिंग? दे डिस्कस्ड अबाउट द शेड. शेड मीन्स द कलर. टेक्सचर. टेक्सचर मीन्स बनावट. एंड डिज़ाइन. डिज़ाइन मीन्स उसमें बना हुआ जो डिज़ाइन था उसके बारे में ये डिस्कस करते 5 मिनट तक बैठे. Having exhausted this topic, Mrs. Srivastav said, "Do you know, my dear, that Seth Govind Ram's bank can't even pay its employees? Only this morning I heard a complaint from their sweeper who hasn't received his wages for over a month." Having exhausted means जब वो टॉपिक पे बात करते करते वो थक गए, देन मिसेस श्रीवास्तव ने बोला, डू यू नो माई डियर, क्या तुम जानती हो कि सेठ गोविंद राम के बैंक के पास इतना भी नहीं है पैसा कि वो अपने एम्प्लॉयज़ मीन्स उनके काम करने वाले, उनके कर्मचारी को वो पेमेंट दे सके. एंड शी इज़ टेलिंग दैट आई हर्ड दिस मॉर्निंग, आई हर्ड दिस कंप्लेन दिस मॉर्निंग इटसेल्फ. आज सुबह ही मैंने इस बारे में सुना है. किसने बताया? अ स्वीपर बॉय, जिसको एक महीने के ऊपर से वेजेस नहीं मिली. वेजेस मीन सैलरी, पेमेंट नहीं मिला है, बैंक ने उसे पैसा नहीं दिया है. सो दिस इज़ द एंड ऑफ part 1 of The Boy Who Broke the Bank. We have come across so many new words in this portion. Let us quickly go through them. First word is grumbled, which means showed one's critical attitude. Second is emphasis, means draw attention to या जोर देकर बोलना. Plodded means walked heavily या थके कदमों के साथ चलना. Hoisted means raised to higher position, ऊपर उठाना. Customary means usual or habitual या हमेशा की तरह. So children, I am giving you an assignment to complete. The first question in this is guess the meanings of first hurriedly, next annoyed, banged, aya, exhausted. Question number 2 is write the answers of the following questions. First one is who owned the People Nagar Bank? Second, who was Sitaram? Third, which action of Nathu shows his annoyance? Fourth, to whom did Sitaram talk about Nathu? And fifth, why was Mrs. Bhushan uncomfortable? So here we come to an end of this particular part of The Boy Who Broke the Bank. I hope you have understood and learned the new words and their meanings. Children, read the lesson, learn the new words, their meanings, and solve the assignment in your register and study. So, thank you. God bless you.